Hello everyone, welcome. I got lots of packages I've been meaning to open, but I think I will start with a special one for this particular unboxing. And we'll put the indie boxes to the side. Now, my address is on here, so I don't want to show the one side, but I believe I did show off this box a little bit. It has some nice artwork on it. You have to excuse me trying to hold this around because I'm seeing the image backwards here, so. Let's go ahead and open this up. This is from Genji Works, and this is from Summon Night. We've only received a few of the Summon Night games. Well, is the little bit of tape. There it is. Trying to look for where it's taped. It is a bit of a shame there's a big shipping label on here, but it is just a picture of a building, so it's not like some, oh my goodness, they ruined this awesome looking box, because it is a very nice looking box that I plan to keep. It's a very nice idea. So we need to just slowly, very carefully. Almost. There we go. And I like how it, while you're opening it there, it tells you what's there. Very nice. And no artwork in the inside here. So, that'd probably be a little much. Packing looks very, very nicely done. Oh, there is some artwork in here. So, they gave soundtracks, not for resale, only to be included with the Summon Night 5 Limited Edition bundle. Oh, yeah. I guess if you see that in the wild in the years coming, you'll be pretty lucky. There are 37 tracks on here. Pretty nice. I'm going to read some of this because I'm sure this is going to be very funny sounding. Handle both sides of the disc with care. Do not smudge, scratch, or leave fingerprints. To avoid damaging case, gently push down on the center to lift the disc. No, it's actually just being serious. I thought it was gonna actually probably be funny. I'm a little disappointed on that. A little disappointed though, man. I thought you'd take the opportunity to make fun. Let's go ahead and open it though. It feels a little hefty, so I'm wondering if there's more than one disc or if there was something in the book, because it actually feels kind of hefty for just a freaking single case. Yeah. Maybe it has like lyrics. That would probably be very nice for people who enjoy doing covers and that. And it doesn't seem like one of those cheap cases either. That's actually very nice because I know that Sonic Whip-Off style indie game with all the foils and that. Yeah, this is a very good quality case. Let's see. Oh my, it has a very good middle piece. Does not really have much of an insert. That's odd. This actually weighs quite a bit. It's kind of weird. We do have some lyrics with very, very little bits of art. Not too much though, so not a whole lot though. Man, this is actually a really good quality case. I'm actually kind of just bewildered that it actually has some weight to it. Very odd. Of course, the game. See, and just like the classic Heroes, it has the sticker numbering now. Oh my, and this is also very weighty. This, I'm certainly sure, has a very, yeah, oh boy, I can see all kinds of freaking goodies in there. Might be kind of hard to see. We'll open that in a second because, see, oh, no, it's just a little insert thing. Oh, that's kind of weird. They actually put Bandai Namco on it. It has a little lift piece holding the PSP game up. You know, show it all together. It's actually very nice. A very interesting way of packing it. It makes me wonder how much they spent on the whole packaging system. You know, it's very nice having it in the center there. Well, first thing, I would like to try and get that sticker off if I could. You'll have to excuse me for 1 second. Might be better to just cut it out maybe, because it looks like it's gonna whip too much. So yeah, I think I might do that. So I'm just going to keep the plastic and cut it off screen and probably just tape it on the inside of the case of that. I don't know why he really does the numbering thing on the outside of that. That is something I prefer with like the indie box, where it's actually on the box as opposed to its packaging, because that's kind of lame. So we'll set that to the side. Looking at it, it has very nice art in that, but it is definitely probably one of the more man, looking at the preview thing backwards is. So let's look at the contents here. Of course, we got the UMD. We got a booklet with a small notch in the side there, sadly. And looks like we got a poster here. Let's take a look. It's a double-sided poster too. The best kind of posters are always double-sided. More variety. More variety is always a good thing. Let's see. That's the cover art for our version, and the other side looks like a very festive looking picture there. Ooh, excuse me. Pretty basic, not too fancy on the paper. Looks like they went all out on the box. Yeah, there's a little nick there on the book. It's full color. Looks like it has a pretty decent number of images for the game itself. It does not look like it features too much actual artwork in it. But it's definitely a nice and decent meaty book, which is something we don't get to see too much in the West. And if you can find this for a decent price still, I probably would recommend still getting it. I know there was a Canadian store. I'll try to remember to put a link down below that had some copies they ordered. Fantasy violence, mild language, and suggestive themes as always. Always suggestive themes. Everything. It's like, everything's always suggestive themes. Oh my god, suggestive themes, because you're a human being. But it looks very nice. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Summon Night, Summon Night is a tactics series. We only mainly got spin-offs. I think we got a DS game that was a tactics game, but we got the more knowingly known, the Game Boy Advance games that play more like a Tales game. So, hopefully I'll be able to get to trying this out, but always so busy with some stuff. Always so busy. Probably for now, I'll just probably keep the little bit of plastic inside. Oh, I could technically just keep it in the box itself. It is a very nice box. Hell, I might just keep it with the game on my collector's shelf, because I mean, practically the box itself is pretty much a collector's box basically. So it's very nice packing. I definitely like how they actually made bits to fit everything in very comfortably. I haven't really heard a lot of people with these being damaged either. The indie box gets a lot of complaint of damaged stuff. Even the canned limited edition thing I got, mine was in bubble wrap stuff, so I was actually kind of shocked it had no damage to it. But there are a lot of people on the Kickstarter page complained about getting that damaged, so this is very nice. I'm glad to get to add it, though. I understand it wasn't really much of an option. Of course, they had to put the label for my address on the back, on the top part. I do definitely like that, how you open it up and it says Summon Night. That's actually a very nice thing. It's like, Summon Night! So, that's very nice. I do like this box. I definitely appreciate the heart. I know I had a discussion with some people on Limited Game One about having a subscription system like the indie box, and the topic got derailed a lot and had very few people. Like, I understand that everyone's gonna like the idea, but there were a lot of people who brought up weird stuff And one guy specifically who actually was a valid argument for disagreeing with it, did bring up people like Gaijin Works now who are asking for money up front for a product they don't even have in existence yet. And I can understand disliking that, but sadly, as the years are going on, it's becoming harder for niche games to get physical releases, and that's kinda, sadly, one of the few ways we're getting them still. So if, if they get the job done, I don't see the problem. But, if they have false promises and don't fulfill good services like Tim Schafer's Kickstarters, then I wouldn't say support those people. But Gaijin Works hasn't let anyone down as far as I'm really aware of, so I don't see really a problem with it. But overall, I definitely like the packaging. It's just definitely very reminiscent of somebody a little too obsessed with anime. Open quickly so we can make battle with much sweetness. Anyway, next unboxing, we're going to start working on my backlog of indie box games, and I just got my newest one, and while that won't be the first one, it's definitely the one I'm most excited about. There's also these little card things they started, and I'm not quite sure what they are. I think I heard they're like random little indie download things, so I guess we'll find out about that next time. So see you where we're going to go and walk in the indie boxes.